I'm considering leaving the cover over my webcam. Because during this roast of admiration, Nova, I'm so much less intimidating with you in the picture. Love you. You're so pretty. I want to see you, but you don't want to see me. Come on, baby. It's a glass night. My stalker mailed to me. Yeah. Pretty sure Intertide wants to kill me. Seems like the type prefers a body that can't run away. There's, if you read history, some psychopaths, they prefer Intertide. If you're ever watching this, I'm a big fan of you as well. I don't mean this. Don't kill me. There's some that I like the possibility of losing my prey, and no, I think that there's probably cameras embedded somehow in here, and I'll just be gone one day. But again, no matter how it happened or why it happened, I'm the proud owner of 2 Glass Night bookends, and that you can get that. Stop by the Kingside Diner, Central West End, St. Louis, Missouri. I like hockey. Because hockey's a man sport. Where the glamour only lies in the pain. And the applause is loudest when 2 men are fighting each other on a slippery surface. My love for hockey. It's motivated by my interest in war. And sometimes the puck doesn't bounce our way. It's going to bounce my way every time. And the backwards hat is to indicate not only am I ready to play ball, I won't play by the rules, for I'm a rebel. You ever been through fraternity hazing? I didn't. Chess.com. It's a lot of games. Good for you. Like Bobby Fischer, one could argue my brain requires medication to numb and slow it down before I wreak havoc on the world. Like Bobby, my lovely mother and probably some of my family would prefer me be on medication. Like Bobby, chess is my medication. Unlike Bobby, I acknowledge the possibility lithium would be a good substance for me to inject into my body. Still unlike Bobby Fischer, I put together a written plan to ensure I don't require medication. That written plan includes many bullet points, at least 4. of me outlining the strengths and weaknesses of my brain after years of self-reflection and 4 years working in big tech. Why am I not grasping this? That's easy. That was easy for that person. It wasn't easy for me. How did that person not see that? I saw this. Maybe I'm special here. So much self-awareness. And just like my soundproof chest training phone booth, there are many notes in my books about peak performance, which I have several. Dayton, you could be really good. Your brain is different. But acknowledge the risk of you ending up in prison if you don't do X, Y, and Z. Chess.com, unlike the vast majority of society, probably many on your website, who are far underperforming their potential in chess. I'd prefer to do X, Y, and Z versus taking the easy way out. Because the easy way out does not lead me to the higher cliffs on my climb of Chess Mountain. Chess.com, no one's perfect. Though, before every battle going forward, I will tell myself repeatedly for precisely 59 minutes and 32 seconds, I am perfect. I am 2900. I am the 2900 Magnus aspired to reach, but even the greatest of all time cannot accomplish. Or rival my chess performance for one game. I'm not crazy. You're really good. I will become so strong and high rated on your platform where your fair play team will be beating down my door on their own time without you telling them to. Hey, they're going to have questions. Be proactive here. We got to get them. Chess.com, your leadership will think your fair play team is the FBI. Except for you won't be signing off. They'll be going on rogue missions to harass me and stalk me to find out how I'm getting so fucking good. Hey, it was suspicious. They're going to want answers. We can't do anything. He's really doing it. But that was the past. And yeah, it was absurd, but it wasn't alien-like progress. Now we're pretty sure he's an alien. The only reason we, Chess.com Fair Play Team, shouldn't go and invade Dayton Carr's apartment like the FBI did Mar-a-Lago, the only reason is because he might put us in a spaceship and take us back to outer space where he's getting assistance from all his alien friends on his chess training program, kind of like the Russians helped Boris Spassky and colluded against American phenom Bobby Fischer. How is he doing this? He's got to have a spaceship where he goes back and gets assistance from infinitely intelligent aliens. Or maybe he flies it to heaven and then flies it a notch higher to chess heaven. Sorry, Christians. What I mean is, like, if real heaven, well, the heaven supposedly is real, if it had like a rooftop bar, that's where all the best chess athletes of history who are long gone reside. And I like to think that in the rooftop bar of heaven, which is chess heaven, you got Paul Morphy, Alekhine. And every now and then, if they get a real good performance, like I think Gukesh probably got a secret invite. Gukesh isn't 21, so he's never been to like the back rooms of nice bars where the lawyers and important people sit. But kind of like that, like, hey, no one's supposed to know this is an option, but you won the world title and you're real young, Gukesh. Get up here. Come to chess heaven. We're all the deceased best chess athletes ever. You say, that's pretty good. That move, hey, we were sitting here running lines up here and we have mainframes that are way stronger than Stockfish ever imagined. And we didn't see that shit. Good job, bud. And Gukesh would be like, yeah. Don't fuck with India. And they'll send Gukesh back down and say, send the next one up. Chess.com, your fair play team will think, I am making trips to chess heaven to get advice and psychological advantages. as I wreck your 2,000 level enemies, soon your 2,100, and then the professional streamers I used to watch and say, man, maybe in a parallel universe that I started as a kid, I could even be friends with them. And then in another parallel universe, maybe if I got on steroids or inserted the Neuralink chip, maybe I could be the same rating. And chess.com, Anna Cramling will go crying to her mom and dad, not because I beat her, but she'll say, prepare me for what is coming. And Anna's a bright warrior, so she'll then wipe the tears from her face and then beat the shit out of me. But the fact that I'll be in her head and that Pia Cramling will hear of me is a testament to the miracles I'm about to perform. Chess.com, a New Year's resolution should be to play chess. It's December 19th. My New Year's resolution is not only taking place early, but it's taking place when I had the idea and the passion to record this completely impromptu speech. I'm proactive, but I'm calculated. I'm impulsive, but damn it, I'm patient. And if I'm not patient, it's taking too long. I'll make myself be patient. Manually. Chess.com, if I'm stressed. It's a nightshade stress ball. It's completely irrelevant. I don't feel pressure. I will pull out my Malcolm Gladwell books about overcoming adversity, fighting Goliaths. I'm David with a pebble, chess.com, and I'm coming for the leaderboard in ways even the best chess minds never predicted, as if I needed to give them any more ammunition to want to beat my ass. But I'll remind myself of the concept of remote and near misses, and I'll say, bring it on. Chess.com, I'll have the mindset and endurance of a 20-year-old whose friend in the city next to his got their house broken into. Oh, now we're sure he's lost it. I lost it way before I started this video, chess.com. But I can get it back, to be precise, in the end game. My point, he didn't rob my house. That's my friend. I didn't want my friend to get robbed. Unless he has some cool chess software. I wanted to test it out before I purchased it. But I was pretty sure it was good. I was jealous. But not sure if the risk was worth it yet. I don't want my friends' houses to get broken into. It doesn't make me feel happy inside. But I don't lose sleep over it either. It's like, hey, did they kill you? No. Did they do anything to you at all? Well, yeah, they took my shit. Hey, shut up. Shut up, buddy. I'm sorry that happened. Some people have it way worse, and I won't go into detail about why you're being a pussy. Come on over. You can stay the night, but don't bother me anymore with your negativity and inability to see the bigger picture, which is my chess growth. We'll have a sleepover. I get lonely sometimes, so maybe like when my friend Sam visited St. Louis, I'm like, please stay. If you're going to be here, yeah. Love the company. Chess.com, that's a remote miss, I believe. Whereas a near miss fucks people up in the head. It's too much stress. It's my house got robbed. I got shot. No. My last 4 years, mostly online, you've just awoken the bear. You've scratched the surface. You've allowed me enough alone time and enough structure and quality lessons where I'll be an animal, but I'll be an animal at the St. Louis Zoo. I'm at tigerchess.com. I'm tamed. I'm pawing at the little kids. Look, Mommy, it's a tiger. Hey, I saw in my book that tigers are real mean, and I saw on the Discovery Channel a tiger, it was eating the hyena. But that tiger's just sitting there, and it looks like it wants to. Can we adopt that tiger? No, that tiger's a vicious murderer. Yeah, that learned to control his inner beast when necessary and advantageous. Hey, the zoo's gonna feed me. Fuck it. I don't want to be a bad person. You guys, any reason to stir the pot? Nah, man, they're bringing us another meal here in 5 minutes. That's me. Online chess is my dinner. And though I might roar because the tiger inside of me is not dead, I will take the meal and the enemies you hand me on a plate and simply execute flawlessly. Chess.com. I could go on and on and on and on and on until 4 a.m. tomorrow. That's something a lot of streamers, comics, speakers just say when they don't have any more ideas to speak. But did you just hear the past however many minutes I've been running my mouth? I mean it. The only reason I'll stop talking shit is if I have to calculate or it's on my terms. Lastly, I'm substantially better in all time controls. Yet, like any soon-to-be household name in the chess world, I feel disrespected. I feel slighted. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails, she makes me wait. No way. But I don't want any handouts. I want to earn it. I want to be a chess player. I'd give you all my content. I'll delete all my content to play chess for minimum wage because I know, in spite of what past studies and opinions suggest, I could be a grandmaster if I were willing to go insane and remain in this silly mindset, but aggressive mindset, for too long. I'm prepared for people to like me. Like he's so fun. It's so cool. Hey, try and learn chess as an adult. And if you even got to like 1500, wouldn't that be funny? Oh man, we could clap and maybe he could even come to a chess party and we could say, oh wow, how did you become 1500? And you got a bunch of 2200s and above saying, yeah, it's fine. It's fine because he didn't start as a kid, but he's not one of us. And I would flip the table over when I even sense sarcasm and insincerity. I'd say, I will be one of you. I'll be one of you that even in spite of me just crashing this party and killing the vibe, you'll still invite me again. Because you know I fit in. He'll go from, oh wait, maybe he's serious. Like he's actually putting up some numbers, and like some of the things he said, like okay, we see his ratings aren't that good, but we see his plan and his vision, and his vision is so clear that my blind friend from high school just followed Dayton on chess.com because he can see it. Yeah. And if you can't see it crystal clear, I'll explain it so vividly that even a 5-year-old, no one told the COVID lockdown was over. That 5-year-old's been sitting there since 2020 on TikTok, brain fried. Will drop the phone and say, shit, something big's happening in the chess world. That's me. I love chess so much, especially after watching Tyler Wong get his ass kissed. As I climb and people start to turn on me, like the traitorous human nature wired us all to be. I'll hack your website. I'm just kidding. I was doing so well, keeping my composure and keeping this within like the realm of extreme possibility. But I don't know how to hack shit. I know how to troubleshoot, which is just glorified. It's all hacking is glorified troubleshooting. You know how I know he's manic. He's needing to do everything. Don't fuck with me. I'll hack your website and I'll put my views back down to 0. Then I'll change my name. I'll be more of a ghost than a special agent assigned to enemy territory. Yeah, and the government gives all those crazy fake aliases and cover-up stories we see in exaggerated movies. And that'll be me. You won't even know who I am on your platform anymore. I don't want anyone else to know me. I want them to feel me coming, know my name, then forget it. Because as we all should have learned in 2020, the real gift is not a Christmas present. It's not even a gmhans.com shirt, though I ordered one. The real gift is finding a job or hobby that we love so much. We would spend all day doing it, even with no recognition. I've found it. And I'd prefer to play chess in a dark room alone forever versus play checkers under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden with all of America chanting my name. I'll chant my own name, then resurface so high on your leaderboard that grandmasters will be dropping out of tournaments in droves, drones. All the grandmasters will take a break from chess again. But not because they were forced like they were forced during COVID. It should be a crime in and of itself, depriving grandmasters of over-the-board chess. No. They'll be monitoring my account. They'll be searching everything. How do you do it? And I'll be smiling. Because during my shadow days, which is the time I get good enough to get a lot of attention, from then until I resurface, that's my shadow days, chess.com. Oh, Cracker Barrel's good stuff. It was right by my previous apartment. I can still walk there. Very tasty. I like Cracker Barrel. But during my shadow days, I've actually been recording everything and leaving it as unlisted. And then with a mass edit, I'll make it all public. And everyone that's fishing, how'd he do it? What's he doing? Where's he been? Been in that spaceship? Did he go to Chess Heaven? Has Paul Morphy been playing his games? Do they have Wi-Fi in Chess Heaven? No. I will have been in my soundproof chess training phone booth, alone,